What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to ask you a question. A lot of you people, like, older folk that are my subscribers that are my age, and some of you younger folk that are new to the channel. I need somebody to explain to me what's going on with some of these younger kids, man. This guy's not really young. He's 26 years old. And the person I'm talking about is McCullough. This guy was a school teacher in the West Miami Dade area at a middle school called Horace Mann. Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're eating, drinking, watching, or listening to, but it's never appropriate on any level for a 26-year-old man to have a relationship with a 12-year-old girl. I'm going to play this press clip with this video clip and look at some of the stuff this guy was doing. This guy, I think, honestly thought this was his girlfriend. Check this out. We'll come back and talk about it.
Developing right now at noon, another teacher in trouble facing a number of charges.
He's accused of having a sexual relationship with a student. Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly joins us live outside the jail in West Miami Dade.
And I know you have some disturbing details you want to share with us, Trent.
Yeah, that's right, Christy and Janice. That teacher booked here into TGK last night on several charges. In fact, we're expecting him to bond out of jail here any moment now. Let's go and show you his mugshot here. This is 26-year-old Marte McCullough of Miramar. According to his arrest report, McCullough was working as a teacher at Horace Mann Middle School in Miami when he allegedly had that inappropriate relationship with a 12-year-old who was a student in his class for the last 2 years. That alleged relationship first reported to detectives 2 weeks ago by the victim's own father. Now, while being interviewed by detectives, the victim said that this all started after Christmas break last year when the two started exchanging post-it notes in class stating, "I love you." The report goes on to say, quote, the victim would then sit on the defendant's lap where they would kiss mouth to mouth and he would grope her buttocks while they were hugging during his break time. The two eventually moving their chats to Instagram to avoid being detected. But towards the end of this past school year, police say, quote, the defendant began to solicit the victim for photographs of her feet. They say he also engaged in video chats on Instagram where the defendant willfully and intentionally exposed his penis. Now, upon learning or searching McCullough's classroom, officers say they found several of those post-it notes containing the inappropriate messages. They say they also obtained screenshots from the victim herself showing those lewd images on her cell phone. McCullough later providing a full confession, they say, after being confronted by investigators. Now, obviously, this is all developing at this hour. This information just now coming out. We did receive a new statement from the Miami-Dade School District just a short time ago, reading in part, quote, they are deeply troubled by these disturbing allegations made against this individual. They say that upon learning about this suspected behavior, Miami-Dade Schools police immediately began their investigation and subsequently made an arrest. They say this type of comportment will not be tolerated. They go on to say that they have now initiated termination proceedings against McCullough. Back out here outside of the jail, again, we are expecting McCullough to bond out here any moment now. He is facing several charges, including lewd and lascivious conduct with a child, as well as offenses against a student. We, of course, will keep you updated on this developing story and bring you any additional information we learn of.
Guys, that was the video clip. And as sickening as that was, that's something you don't do. And this guy knows better. These schools out there in Miami-Dade, when I looked up to try to find his name, there was a lot of teachers caught in inappropriate activities with students over the years. And I'm sure it's other places as well. But my thing is this. If stuff is happening in schools all over and you're a teacher, you're mindful, why do you even do it or try? It never works out. This guy said they said this went back since December. Now, she's been in his class for two years. I'm being dead honest. She's 12 years old, hitting puberty, coming into her own. She probably shaping up, got a little shape for herself. This guy right here was stalking. Coming to work, seeing her, couldn't help himself. You're an idiot. Now, I heard that a lot of teachers are single and live you know, I ain't gonna say a lonely life, but they busy doing work in and out of the classroom to where when I was on dating sites, I seen a lot of teachers. I met a lot of teachers, you know, with the profession in their profiles, but that's neither here nor there. But listen, you're 26 years old, bro. There's somebody out there for you. You old enough technically to be her father. He's sitting up there, sit on my lap. Bro, I know that old trick. If I ever saw somebody say to my little girl, sit on their lap, I attack him immediately. You know what the fuck that is? What's wrong with you? He's stupid. You cannot tell me he ain't know what he was doing. Then he goes in there and tells the truth, pussy busted, which I give him respect for. He did tell the truth, he ain't lied. That's the only thing I give him respect for. But think about it. Show me pictures of your feet. While he up there sending pictures, flashing his meat. Fuck out of here. Father found out. Lucky it wasn't me. I'd have walked right up in the school, straight face, while he was in class, happy as hell, and knocked the shit out of him. I'd have mollywopped his dumb ass. I'd have came from the heavens. Wagada. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes do this stuff and act like these children don't come from parents, grown-ups like them, that will do something to you for violating their child. Sit on my lap. He feeling her butt. I wonder if he was doing that in front of students. Because, I mean, all this stuff he doing is real stupid. He couldn't help himself. Let's go to Instagram so nobody can catch us. She at fault too. She at fault. But, you know, a 12-year-old's mind is not a match for a 26-year-old's mind. So she still was entrapped. So I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Hot in the butt is hot in the butt. And both of them need their asses kicked. For real. He need more than the ass whipping. Now they let him bond out. Stuff like this, I don't think you should have a bond. Violent crime, shit with kids, shouldn't have a bond. But that's just me. I love you. You're a grown-ass man telling a 12-year-old girl that's not even a teenager yet, don't even understand the body or anything, I love you. Giving notes back and forth. Playing the mind game with this little girl. Fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? What's his name? Mr. McCullough, what's wrong with you? They lucky I ain't the judge. I would have made him explain all that shit. And I'd have had a bunch of women in there, like, so he could be embarrassed. I'd be like, yo, bro, I'll be all unprofessional with him too, with the thing on, whatever shit the judge wear. I'd be like, bro, I had a hammer in my hand, like, bro, seriously, bro? You was feeling the butt? You told her to sit on your lap? You told her you love her? In notes? Y'all was passing notes? Like you was her age? What was you trying to do? Explain that to me. As soon as he go to talk, shut your dumb ass up. Sit down. No bar. This guy right here, man, you flash it. Listen, you sending pictures flashing your genitals to a 12-year-old girl. You don't think anybody would have found that out? Parents go through their kid's phone. I wonder how the father found out. The father's nicer than me. He went to the school. I'd have went through the school. For real, I'd have went through the school. It'd been nothing. It'd have been like a hurricane hit. I'd have been the male juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to call this. But I mean, nothing he can say or do makes this thing right. Can't say she entrapped and she 12. Can't. You need your head cracked to the white meat. That's all I got to say. Listen, guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this. I mean, I know the sentiment is going to be the same, but just think about that. He's 26 years old and you found love in a 12-year-old? Get the fuck out. Yo, I'm out. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Take care.